Hi, it's Joey and today I'm going to be watching Titans Season 1 Episode 4 Doom Patrol, and I think I've heard that there's a show, Doom Patrol, that I guess is a spin-off of this. I don't have access to that show currently, so I don't know if I'm going to watch it at any point, but I've been really enjoying Titans. It's been a little while since I've had a time to sit down and watch an episode, but I'm really excited to get back into it. One thing is that I had a slight spoiler comment in my reaction for Episode 3, in which I was told that Raven, who I assume is Rachel, because it's Raven's to do with her, is half demon, so now I'm not going to be speculating about what she is. Starfire, I presume, is a name for Coriander, and she's an alien. Now, I guess she was an alien, but that's been confirmed and the name Starfire's come into it. And that Beast Boy, who I presume is the boy I've been calling Were-Tiger Boy, I'll probably still call him Were-Tiger Boy to be honest, but I know he's a metahuman. I mean, that's something I maybe could have guessed as well, but it's been spoiled for me. And that Robin was human, and I did know that one. So I'm probably not going to be doing as much speculating about the character's origins, because that was a spoiler, and I'm sure no harm was meant by it. It wasn't, I'm spoiling this for you. I'm sure that it was a comment that was trying to be helpful, but just think about comments like that, because if you don't know the comics, which I've said I didn't know those things about this character, so it was a spoiler for me. But no matter what, I'm enjoying I can't wait to get to know more about these characters as people, even if I now know what they are as superhero villain things. Words are not my strong suit today, so yeah, I'm really excited to watch more. Let's go. Goodness. What is going on? Are they gonna use the patients as an experiment of some kind?
Fascinating.
Ooh. He's a friendly Were-Tiger, I think. You met him earlier at the arcade.
Oh, come on.
This is why you shouldn't leave her alone. Either of you. I mean, Dick was technically the one that did leave her alone, but she should have told him where she was going and then it's all not have happened.
Thought you could handle her for a few minutes, but I should have known better considering
You should have told him where you were going, and you shouldn't have left Rachel. You're both in the wrong.
You saw what I did back there.
Is he trying to recruit her for the Doom Patrol?
I blew a roof off a church. And you're still helping me, so.
Yeah, green hair.
What was that?
Hell, I don't know. What to do?
Delights of humankind.
Fit alone.
She can make you leave it alone. Or the tiger will make you. Are they going to try and shoot the tiger?
Get out of here!
I mean, Karma. Is she healing it? So she can use her powers for good.
There's nothing evil about you. Nothing at all.
You don't know that.
It's not you can fight it. So is she healing it? Is it going to turn into like a demon monster deer? Or is it just going to be alive? So if it's just alive, then she could do good. I mean, I know Rachel is good, but she's half demon apparently, as I've learned, so. I suppose when you know that you know a demon could come out of you at any time, it's more safe to trust random strangers. I like him.
Get out that is a complicated answer.
I'd like it though.
Hi, please.
2 players?
I think she deserves some. Oh my god. Explanations.
All right, man. He's a robot man.
Oh, fuck me.
She's not quite what I was expecting from the Doom Patrol.
Let's take a vote. Must be scare you out of her mind.
She found people.
This is a police station.
Hurry up.
That's a very good point. So that's who she used to be, and this is who she is now. Or at least what she looks like now. So basically turning out having green hair and turning into a tiger, I don't know how much of that came from the chief's medical attention. It was actually the best of all the outcomes. I don't think there's enough food.
Love to dance.
You could still dance.
I would.
I was putting myself together. You know it takes some
Literally by the seams of it. Not on your waffles and your onion rings, no. Pasta. Struggling to hold it together.
It's okay.
Rachel's inner heart is good, however half demon she might be. I'm hungry though. Let's finish eating. Rachel. This is a very strange situation. Rachel needs to trust in her own goodness.
never disobey me again.
That's a really good way to get people to feel loyalty towards you. I don't like this guy.
You know how much I care about you and the others, don't you?
No. We've got to find Rachel before the creepy professor guy does anything weird.
Where'd it go?
I mean, he knows he can see your face, he can identify you and, you know, press charges.
Daddy?
Oh god. That's not who he wants to be.
It's all locked up. Ain't no one there.
You could have, you know, I mean, I don't approve of Dick attacking you, but you could have just told him that to begin with.
Because I believe in hope. Don't you?
Not anymore, not really.
Do you I think I can help you too, Rachel.
Because I want to use you. Don't like this chief guy.
They were doomed.
Doom Patrol.
Some tests,
Run.
Rachel. You're not alone.
Not alone, you got 2 people looking for you.
Bury whatever it is that's going on. You're gonna explode. Just like her.
Pretty much.
You got problems.
Don't get
Seem like a
mildly.
nice guy no one manages alone. I don't have to remember much to remember that.
Yes, this ability you
This is very ominous.
likely. Please?
Please don't.
Good, my child.
Help her, Gar.
Sit down, Garfield.
Trust your instincts and help her. He could be the first person you bite as a tiger.
No.
Good. Oh my god. Tranctor, right? You can do it!
Fascinating.
It can be fascinating while it kills you. Or at least knocks you out. You can make light. Oh goodness. You don't want to mess with Rachel.
I want to see what I really am.
Same.
Look at she's opening a door. Don't do that.
You're going to die.
I'm not going anywhere.
I don't want to hurt you.
I really, really love their relationship.
When I said you're on your own. Okay, I was wrong.
Got
You're not
me.
on your own. Okay, you have me. I'm here.
Oh,
I'm not going anywhere. You're right.
that's so precious.
Right here. It's okay.
Took him long enough, but it's very precious.
Go have a life.
But the chief.
You can have more than us.
He's definitely the luckiest out of all of them. Oh, I like him. Happy for him to come along. Although I don't know that Corey and Dick are happy about how happy they're going to be about adopting another teenager. I think they seem quite happy about it, to be honest. But I don't like the chief, so we don't need to meet again. I guess if I watch the Doom Patrol show, would I have to get to like him? Okay, so that was another good episode. I think its purpose was largely to introduce the Doom Patrol characters ready for their spin-off. I don't know whether when they made this episode it was a potential spin-off or it was like a definite spin-off. But you know, they were a very interesting group of people to get to know. I knew nothing about them going in. I realised like, as I saw them that I've seen like a screenshot or a still of like them stood there or something. Like I recognised the guy with the bandages. So it was, I didn't know anything about them, so that was an interesting development. And I'm not a fan of the chief, but the rest of them seemed quite great. I'm glad we finally got to see Were-Tiger Boy Gar, because, you know, he'd been in it, like, we've seen him as the Were-Tiger, we'd seen him in the arcade, but, like, we actually kind of got to see him a lot, and I like him a lot. I think he could be a good influence on Rachel and vice versa, and I'm very intrigued to see where they're going to go next, because, obviously, Dick and Corey are kind of working together to look after Rachel. Now they've also got Gar. What are they going to do next? Because, you know, Rachel's technically missing, you know, that she's a suspect in her mother's murder, or at the very least, you know, if someone gets murdered and their daughter goes missing, you can't just let that happen. Dick is a police officer, Corey's an alien who is also wanted by the police. I don't really know what the show, I mean, the show could go anywhere next, basically, is what I mean. And I know that they become like a team, I think, or at least a group that looks out for each other. I don't know whether, I mean, clearly we've seen Rachel's heart is good. Rachel's instincts are good. She heals people. I think she healed the deer, she healed the girl. She has a good heart, but it's whether she's able to control this demonic side of her that, you know, we saw in this episode, that once she let it out, it kind of took hold, and it was Dick that pulled her back. So it's going to be interesting to see how much that affects things. But I think I really like this show if they became like a core, the heart of the show could become them as a core team, I'd really enjoy that, because that's the kind of show that I love. But I'm really enjoying the characters so far. I think there was a lot of good development here in this episode from Dick, because we saw him articulating to Corey why he wanted to leave Rachel, what his opinion is. He thinks he trusted the wrong person, and he thinks he might be the wrong person for her to trust, but it doesn't always work that way. You can't always pick and choose who you're there for, and you know, she needs someone, and she needs someone that cares about him and is there for her, and that is him right now. I think it's Corey too, but he's the one that's been with her for the longest, the one that she's been depending on so far, and I thought that scene between them was really, really important, and I really liked it, that he was able to get through to her and pull her back, and that maybe she can trust that he's still going to be there, and I hope that they are able to stay stable with that, and that things don't go wrong. But we also know that, you know, he loses control a little bit in situations, you know, when he was beating up that guy, where it's not like it's a controlled thing. It's not like he's deciding, I'm just going to continually punch this man. It's kind of like he got, like, I guess, like his vision red or whatever you read about, you know, like he kind of lost it a little bit. So what triggered that, was caused that? Is it just the fact that he was trained to be a vigilante from a very young age? I mean, I'm very intrigued to see these characters and their backstories and what's next. So I'm loving this show. Can't wait for more. Thank you for watching.